Welcome to our home! Hi, I'm Fion. I have a newborn who's 6 months old now.
Hi, my name is Jason, and I'm working in the supply chain industry.
When I was young, I always wanted a dog, but my grandmother never allowed me to have a dog. I finally have my own place, and I can have my own dog. My boy, Apple, yes! Both senior beagles, one blind and one is aggressive.
Sit, Baba, sit.
We qualified for the Parenthood Provisional Housing Scheme given by HDB to any BTO owners to ballot for a chance to rent a subsidized flat from HDB.
We've been waiting for 5 years for the BTO. 2 years ago, I was caught in this issue where the developer went bust, changed the way we look at the property. We decided to go for a resale, and we never looked back since.
Spencer is quite an old dog already. We don't want, him to leave his old age in such a small space where he cannot roam. So that was part of the consideration point of why we wanted to then immediately look for a resale flat.
To top that out another 2 years, to get them to be back on track.
Yes.
Right, would mean having kids at a much later age.
Now we can laugh about it, but back then it was pretty stressful. We didn't look at other platforms and straight away went to PropertyGuru because we were inspired by this article by PropertyGuru where you can actually buy a flat on your own without an agent. So we decided to embark on the road. When it first started, it was very daunting. I think from a seller perspective, like having an agent expertise on things like whether that's the fair price to us, the agent will be there to kind of facilitate the negotiation. From a buyer perspective, a lot of things are self-service.
I think when we were looking for the house, two things ranked top, right? The first one is the space. To us, the space is important because we want to be able to give the dogs enough space to roam. Second is also the proximity. We were trying to get the proximity grant.
It turns out quite a pleasant surprise in the sense that we can actually afford a lot of our places.
So say for example, right? Your parents live in Tiong Bahru, right?
Yeah.
So we were looking primarily in the Chinatown, Alexandra and Telok Blangah area. We put on the filter to search by district. Once the location is set, right, we go further with the filter.
Yeah, because we have criteria, right, that we wanted a certain panel.
So I think one of the things we're looking at was the size of the space, right? So we had a minimum floor size of about 1,000 square feet that we're looking for, right? Maximum, not necessary, the bigger the better. The price, likewise, we have a maximum price of about $1 million. Didn't really set a minimum. You apply the filter, so that really narrows things down quite a bit.
It was a very fast process for us. Basically, we researched within a week. We managed to find a few listings that fitted our need. And then we arranged for viewing with the seller of the house within the next week. And then we landed our dream house in the third week. With that, all the other miscellaneous administrative work that we had to do with HDB lasted for a month. So yes, we got our house in less than 2 months.
Older flats will be a bit more quiet, a bit more slower. It fits the requirements of our phase of life right now. We have a place that we can settle down, a place that we can walk our old dogs. These are things that are, at the top of our requirements.
When we first rented our place, right, we had a really small sofa. Spencer, being the king of the house, loved the sofa. So every time that he sits on the sofa, and with Summer trying to sit on the sofa, practically there's no more space for humans to be on it. Now we finally can have a huge couch, and we no longer need to fight with Spencer for space. So ever since we moved in, this has been our favorite spot to be at. Every night we would hang out here, watch TV. So that's kind of become our habit right now. There's been a lot of chaos and fun in the house.
Busy bear, very bra.